Where isn't Mighty Melvo here? Dragon's Dogma 2 has been acting suspicious lately. The second anniversary shot with that northern-looking mystery figure, the scroll that people immediately decoded, and the recent SteamDB updates that got rolled back faster than ish through a goose. The Dragon's Dogma subreddits and the internet overall are losing their minds, which means it's time for me to jump back in and give you a round of high-grade copium, or a reality check depending on how you look at it. Also a quick channel update at the end. I'll explain where I've been and what's coming next. Here's a quick timeline of events for those who don't follow the whole thing. On the 22nd of March, which is Dragon's Dogma 2's second anniversary, Capcom made this post on X. Hail Arisen, the second anniversary of Dragon's Dogma 2 is upon us. To celebrate the milestone, we've prepared this special celebratory artwork. A standard Capcom deal when it comes to Dragon's Dogma, am I right? This shot depicts a whole roster of Dragon's Dogma 2 characters. Captain Bront is here, Sven, Ulrika, and so on. But there's also this mystery character with their back turned, wearing what looks like northern clothes and sporting this Viking-type busted haircut, as my mate Martin likes to call it. A busted haircut in it. There have been a lot of rumors about the northern region in Dragon's Dogma 2 since the game's release. A so-called The Dragon Princess DLC, where new areas were rumored to be, and I quote, swamp and tundra of a country called Galatia, based on European northern countries, end quote. The source was 4chan, by the way, which is always hit or miss. Like there was a leaker on 4chan who predicted a whole Elden Ring DLC, but also a whole bunch of other rumor spreaders who did that just for the lols, lamaus even. Anyway, the scroll that was resting on the table was almost immediately deciphered, and here's a comment from Chainsaw McFacepunch. Sightings of griffins flying from the northern region of Oregon have been confirmed. There was a dirty joke about the northern region of Ibrahim's organ here, but I removed it. So yeah, a mystery northern looking man together with the letter really hints at something. It is pretty safe to assume that Capcom knows the community has already figured out the Dragon's Dogma alphabet. For example, people have been bringing up Devil May Cry references from the Lich's robes for quite some time now. So either they are hinting at new content for Dragon's Dogma 2, or they're torturing us in the most cruel way possible. The next quote-unquote big thing is the SteamDB updates. I'm not gonna pretend I fully understand them. There are plenty of people on Reddit and YouTube breaking this stuff down already, so if you know more than I do, which isn't hard, drop it in the comments and I'll pin the best, most detailed explanation for everyone to check. Basically, there was a massive depot update. Some say it was 70 gigabytes, others 12 gigabytes, but it was rolled back almost immediately. On this screenshot, for example, it shows 58 gigabytes being removed from a local branch. From what I understand, there are local and public branches, which could mean they were testing something, and that something wasn't meant to be seen by players. So here's my take on all this, the most important part of this video. If you've been watching me for quite some time, you know I'm pretty skeptical when it comes to Dragon's Dogma 2 updates and the whole DLC debacle, and that hasn't changed. This really does look like something is coming. A title update, maybe hard mode, quality of life fixes, performance improvements, miscellaneous bug fixes, or even a full DLC, but I'd rather stay cautiously optimistic now and eat crow later than jump on the hype train and start screaming that the DLC for my favorite game of all time, Dragon's Dogma 2, is imminent. I'd love that just like the next guy, but I'm keeping it in check. I don't want to blindly hype it up, but I also can't dismiss it. If Capcom actually learned from updating and fixing Monster Hunter Wilds, there's a chance they could apply that to Dragon's Dogma 2's performance, since both games use the same engine. Bottom line, Capcom, anything is welcome. Release Pragmata, do a Monster Hunter collab with Cup Noodles, whatever, give us anything. Quick note on the disappearance. I've been dealing with some health issues and had to step away for a bit, but I'm back now, back to the usual schedule, every Friday at 7 PM Eastern, and I've got a few things lined up already. The long overdue Nick Esponja interview, a Crimson Desert video, been playing that a lot, and an exclusive interview with one of the Crimson Desert voice actors. That one's gonna be fun. Sorry for dropping off the map like that, I'll try not to do it again. And seriously, thanks for all the messages and comments while I was gone. I didn't expect that. Legends. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Faster than shit through a goose.